Alright guys, I thought today we'd talk a little bit about getting what you pay for in guns. I see a lot of people going on about that to get a good gun you've got to spend a lot of money, and that's not always true. A lot of times all you're paying for with a more expensive gun is just a little more polished, a little more refined. Doesn't necessarily mean it's more dependable. And in some cases I've seen where they're actually less dependable. Let's say, like for instance, you get the Sigma here. A lot of people kind of knock on the Sigmas, and like the first model, the SW9V and the SW40Vs, they had a lot of problems. But I got this one, the VE. That's where they remanufactured it and took care of their problems with it. And I have had like absolutely no problems. I bought this for my wife for our anniversary a few years ago, and we've got to have at least 1,600 rounds in this gun. Not so much as a bell to fire, a jam, anything. And then, you know, you can pay a little more and get the SIG, which everybody knows about SIGs. No problems there either. Main difference, this one's a lot smoother, a little more ergonomic, a little more work on the slide. But would I count on this one more than this one to save my life if a burglar was coming in the house? No, I'd be just as happy with either gun. Like I said, you just get, basically all you really get is a little more refinement in a lot of these guns. Now, I'm not saying like, you know, you can go out and get like a dirt cheap gun like a High Point or something, which you know, my personal experience with High Points, they're only good for a club. Now, with your 357s, I've got my Smith & Wesson 19, my Taurus Tracker, all titanium, and a Rossi. Now, this is probably the cheapest. This one a little more than that, and this for its day was probably in the top 5 for more expensive ones. And would I count on any of these? I would count on any of them. I've got just shy, I think it's like, last time I looked, I think it was like 2,480 some odd rounds through this Rossi. Not a single problem. Around about the same, but I think I'm actually over 2,500. I have to look at my book on this one. Not a problem again. And this one, it's a Model 19, of course, no problems with that one, you know. And then come over here to shotguns. Got the Mossberg 500, not a particularly expensive shotgun. And then I got the Winchester model. I'm not really sure if this is a 1300 or 1200. Either one, from what I've seen online, because they haven't made this in years, and I bought it used. And what I've seen online is selling this thing for like a freaking fortune. I've seen them from like, you know, $700 and up. I don't know what it went for new. Someone wanted to leave me a message if they had an idea, because I really have no clue. But either one works just fine. I mean, you know, I've put, God, I must have put already about 2,000 rounds through this Mossberg in the few years I've had it. Probably more than that, because I usually don't even crack out this Mossberg unless I'm going to do at least 100 rounds to it. Okay. And really the only difference is the Winchester is just like real smooth, but not really that much. I mean, you know, you're just pumping it, it's not a big deal. And then I made some modifications to the Mossberg, but I'm gonna leave the I think I'm gonna leave the Winchester alone. I like the wood on it and everything. So I don't know, you know, just do your homework. There's pretty much a video on YouTube for every gun out there. I've only found 2 maybe that didn't have a video. And actually they had a video, it was just in a language I absolutely couldn't understand a single word of. Just do your homework. I mean, it just really kind of ticks me off. I go in these gun stores, especially the corporate ones, and there's some guy there trying to sell some little old lady on Social Security some $900 gun when you know a good $300-400 gun would serve her just as well, and not like take 2 months worth of Social Security checks. So, you know, just do your homework, and you can get a good gun for a lot less money. All right, later.